There is one and only paradise that you wish to come back to is Amstermadathil. That is your paradise created by Amsterdam. Welcome back to a new episode on F1 Career Mode 2022 with my team. So, in this episode, we are getting some interesting results. Uh, I am shocked by the way the challenges are going about. I actually increased the difficulty to something of 5 more, you can say, to understand whether it is too bad, because I heard from other people that it becomes too hard, like 80 in the previous years are now come something like 70, 73, or something similar to that. We have a lot of parts which are getting destroyed.
Why is this happening to me?
We continue to increase our acclaim, more potential partners become willing to work with us. We can now approach an additional sponsor from the corporate side.
Don't even think about it, we have already done it. So yeah, this hot lab is getting a bit on my nerves because almost every race I've done one or two more races, so I'm seeing a lot of times this hot lap coming up, so I will be skipping it far too often, you can say. Not much will be shown about it. I will just say, oh yeah, we did it, forget it. But yeah, regarding my current scenario, we have lost a lot of, just see, ours all parts are failed except for, there you have it, the chassis, both the parts are failed. Get it back. Okay, we need to get all those things back, and we have to use our R&D points against our wish for the failed parts. And it's not even few, it's like out of the 5, 4 have gone failed. So we need to work on our quality, build quality of our what you can say, the products, the development that is being brought into. So let's see whether we can do something regarding that. And since we don't have much money to invest in the departments, it's still tough for us to do more work in it. So see, 4 parts failed, but somehow we have accumulated few amount of R&D points. So yeah, we have invested back into that. So, and yeah, again we are seeing the development boost only for the, what you can say, the durability and for engine parts. So pretty weird. Hopefully this is getting rectified in the future updates or bugs, but updates of F1 2022. Now let's go into our qualifying. So this is a pretty much straightforward qualifying from us. I am so excited to be in, not to be in Australia, because last time, all these times, I'm thoroughly, what you can say, smashed by the other drivers. So we look interesting, don't we? Our car looks interesting. Our developments have gone down the drain. Very well done. We have gone to a great start, brothers. So it will be a balanced one, because just for the sake of it. And I'm seeing that inside this car setup, they actually recommend you different strategies for different tracks. I was pretty much amazed by that. So in our first run, it was pretty much let go of it, because we were getting a tow from the person in front. It was Vettel. Our last turn was that U-turn is going to be a bit tricky for one person in the race. If you stick around that long, you'll be able to see who is. Did we just make the fastest lap with that horrible first turn? Interesting. Piastri is looking bad. I need to understand one more thing, guys. Please suggest me how to improve him. I know it is through personal developments, me being an idiot again. It is personal developments, but please let me know how to get to our level. Maybe if we increase more the difficulty, we will be getting below him and we will be like, damn, we shouldn't have said all those things that is said now. Anyways, again we are going for the Q2 lap, and let me ask you frankly, are you interested in this extra laps and laps and laps, or you just want to see one final lap from me with the qualifying, whether it can be a short lap, whether I need to change it to a short lap? If that is the case, then it is more than well and fine for me. It might be disadvantages because in some races after the race next I actually better myself with more trials, but yeah, let's see. And in formation lap I was so stupid enough to forget that this season onwards, this game onwards, we can do a formation lap, and that was already there. We can park our cars. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That is one hell of a plan that we have. So I was very intrigued by that. So I tried to get it inside this race itself, but Australian people were like, nope.
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 Hell no. 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 I refuse. No. No.
FIA was like, forget about it. So regarding that, we thought, okay, from the next race onwards we will do that. So that will be from the Miami race. No, Imola race. Yeah, Imola. Yeah, it's oh, that's horrendous. So these kind of mistakes, if I make in that short qualifying, my life will be inside the drain, or my position will be very low. So this lap I'm going to give you a complete lap of it, so that you get to know how I do it. And I know that there are a lot of people in the gaming community where they have removed all the assists. I am still comfortable with the corners and with some traction control, so I have kept all those alive, even the gearing, because I need to get my paddle shift needs to get more effective. So we thought that let's wait for it. In that lap alone, if you just see, in that lap alone I created 1.7 seconds, so that means we have hit the sweet spot to become the pole position in Melbourne.
For the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Let's go. But my teammate is in the dead last and I am in the dead first. Sorry, top first. I don't know. Dead last. alive first. I yeah, it's interesting. Let's go about with it. Yeah, it's going to be cringy, right? A really cringy moment for us. But anyways, we will be looking forward for a straightforward race from in the Melbourne city. Uh, though Oscar is Australian, we are trying to run the flag of his country as we will be trying to fight for the win. That's it.
You can hear the Australian fans roaring as they line the track here in Albert Park. Welcome to Melbourne, and the roar from the crowd can only mean one thing. It's race day. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Tiger lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Sainz, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Bottas, Fernando Alonso, Magnussen, and Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Mick Schumacher, Daniel Ricciardo, and Tsunoda, Norris, Perez, Sebastian Vettel, and Alex Albon, Joe, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, and Nicholas Latifi. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Natalie Binkham joins me once again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
3, 2, 1, let's rip the race up. So now we are starting from the pole position again. I'm telling you, again, Mike's race start is horrendous. You will just see. Wait till Charles just makes a huge forward run, but still, we are tough. We are tough in this race. Let's see from another person's perspective what just happened with the race. It's Sebastian Vettel. He moves in. Oh wow, too diving. It's too much around. Mr. Perez is trying to fight Vettel, and I think he finally gets even. I think Norris. Wow, or even maybe Magnussen. Yes, he does. He does clear all three of them. Very beautiful. So we are moving in our POV. That POV just went too much ahead because Sergio had a great run. They are overtaking 3 people at a time, and we are cruising forward with a small lead because that guy is coming like a demon speed. I don't know how they get the exit speed out of each and every corner so perfectly that they will be something like they will be running like they have a dog behind them, a mad dog behind them. So it's pretty weird to see all these things, but we are still keeping our head down and keeping the lead. So we create the, what you can say, fastest lap of the day. sorry, for that lap since we are the first one. But we need to see Mr. I think it's Verstappen who's trying to overtake George Russell, and wow, what, without DRS, I guess? Yes, without DRS. That is sensational from Mr. Verstappen. Verstappen is having a life of a day of a life. Huh? I don't know. But see how. Oh wow, is it Norris that created that chance to overtake Ocon, I guess? Yes, I think so. Now, in the fourth lap, our poor Ricardo, the home turf guy, had an engine failure. Horrible scenes for a guy who was so ahead in points to lose out his position just because of an engine failure or mechanical failure. Too tough to see. My heart goes for Mr. Danny Ricciardo. All this while we are cruising in front. So what blunder I'm going to make now? So we need to run fast. We need to have a great lap out of this. So when I go fast, I get an information from the FIA that it's yellow flag. It's yellow flag. So I reduce my speed a bit, but then I see that they are actually catching up, and actually this distance that I had with them was 1 second, and now it went down to 2 seconds by the end of the lap. Sorry, under 2.2 seconds. However, I had a blister of a pit stop. Sarcasm. Yes, because I hit a perfect pit stop, and
We had an issue removing the right rear wheel. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us now and get back into this race.
we freaking lost a position to Mr. Leclerc. Let's see what happened. Remove! Oh my god, that was horrendous. And it became a 4.7 second. Oh god, 2 seconds off. But however, our cold tires are looking terribly cold, because Piastri was like, no, with the 6-year-old tires, 6-lap-old tires, we will be fighting you. Teammate in the pits, I just saw it. Dummies, what are you guys doing? Oh, Hamilton. Oh, I took a great turn from the first turn so that I get the inside line and the outside line for the second turn. Wow, it's a beauty shot from us, and we are catching Mr. Leclerc and Sainz because we were on fire. We just wanted, okay, why didn't we hit the DRS? Yeah, I do remember. I did hit. I don't want to hit the DRS because I go so bad into that turn. Literally, I'm pushing you, Sainz. Move out of the way. And see, this when I hit the DRS, I do too deep. Yeah, too deep, brother, too deep for myself.
But remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
No, we don't need to get to the end of this race. Come on, don't be stupid. Now you will see a horrendous mistake from the race leader who was leading the race for a long time after getting the advantage. Just see what happens. He has a Great 360. Beautiful. Just beautiful 360. And he lost it. He had a 1 or 2 second lead on others, but us 3, and he bottled it. Now I am going for science. Got the outside line, yet a better line, but science. These people, AI. How is your exit speed so great? Sorry, so overpowered. OP. Science, you're going behind. I am done and through with you. Get out. Thank you. Close the window. And that's it. Done and dusted. Now, Sergio Perez is having a fight against. If it is 47, I think it is Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher in my racing season is a god. It's something similar to what happened during the first few races for Magnussen. Magnussen was on fire. But here, look at this. Valtteri Bottas is on fire against his old teammate Lewis Hamilton. Wow, that's sensational driving from... I was catching and I did a silly mistake in that corner. That could even cost us the complete race, man. That did cost us the complete race. Oh god, I should have done a better job. Yeah, let's see. With a standing ovation, Charles takes the victory from us because of our pit stop issues. We lost it. Anyways, that's it. P3 being science and P4 being Verstappen. Gracias, muchas gracias. Grazie ragazzi. No, not Forza Ferrari.
Australian Grand Prix comes to an end then, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory.
But for Ferrari, grazie ragazzi, Forza Ferrari.
Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think it was clear what the main
My love for Charles. Great person.
awfully reductive space
Fighter. Gives beautiful space. Wheel to wheel battle, best. Even with Sir Lewis Hamilton in that Cots corner. Oh my god. Beautiful.
Tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise that fans the world over see them come out on top once again.
Tiger on top. Second spot. Top second spot. Yeah. But still, this is enough to keep us away from our midfield battles because I will be increasing the difficulty again, and I hope I don't go down the drain, but still I will be able to fight the upcoming demons.
Currently leading the championship standings, extends his lead even further with this result. So let's see what effect this result has had on the driver's standings. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, you can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on track today. He drove flawlessly, making him an easy pick.
Let's move on to the constructors. Ferrari continue to extend the gap at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
At least talk about Alpine, brothers. Alpine went up rather than Aston Martin. You gotta be kidding me, you stupid idiots. I don't know. What are you trying to do? Stupidity? Don't tell me, Grash. Don't tell me. Just look at the standings. I hate myself. Anyways, The race is over, the fight is over with Charles for this race, and oh, interesting, we get the complete points for not hitting any car because we were in the front, so obviously we won't be hitting much of a car, so yeah. But yeah, I hope you like the race. All these failed parts will be refurbished and we will be restarting the this thing, and I think I have 1.9 million and formation lab fully immersed because we want to understand every single word. So we will be doing the rubber, heating up the rubber, which is the tires, and so on and so forth in the next race in Imola. Like and subscribe, share to my channel, watch it more. Let's go guys, wait for the next chapter.